Imagine cities where police fear to tread, schools teaching hatred instead of history, and women forced to veil or face death threats. This isn't a dystopian movie, it's Europe today, under the grip of the Muslim Brotherhood. A group hell-bent on destroying Western civilization and imposing a global Islamic caliphate. And guess what? They're already here in America. Stick around to see the proof and how you can fight back. Let's start with the ridiculous and terrifying chaos unfolding in Europe right now, all tied to the Muslim Brotherhood's influence. Terrorism has exploded. In 2024 alone, Europe saw 58 attacks, 24 jihadists linked, a 71% jump from 2023. France has suffered 334 deaths from Islamic terrorism since 1979. With 93% of recent fatal attacks by lone wolves radicalized through Brotherhood networks, police foiled 18 more plots last year. No-go zones are real. France admits 751 sensitive urban zones with 5 million residents where state control is gone. Cops need armored vehicles. In Germany, crimes go unpunished in Muslim-dominated areas. Swedish firefighters get stoned entering Malmö's Rosengård district and need police escorts. Dutch courts list 40 official no-go zones. Anti-Semitism is at World War II levels. France recorded 1,570 incidents in 2024, including 106 assaults, 518 tied to Palestinian themes from Brotherhood messaging. Paris leads with 379 cases. Schools are battlegrounds. 192 anti-Semitic complaints, with 62% of Jewish kids facing violence. 61% of Jewish families flee to private schools for safety. Holocaust lessons? Teachers skip them to avoid Brotherhood backlash. Women's rights are crumbling. Veiling jumped 55% in France since 2009. In London Brotherhood areas, women get death threats for not veiling. Signs declare Sharia zones. Gender segregation keeps women out of jobs and education. Unemployment hits 80% in some districts. Forced marriages and exclusion are rampant. Prisons are jihad factories. European jails radicalize thousands. Leaders like the shoe bomber got extreme there. France's terror watch list has 22,000 radicals. Attempts to isolate them backfired, deepening networks. The cost? France blew 735 million euros on counterterror in 3 years, plus 100 million euros on failed de-radicalization. Youth recruitment, 1 in 5 terror suspects under 18. Social segregation creates parallel societies rejecting European values. This is the Brotherhood's civilization jihad in action, turning Europe into a powder keg. This nightmare didn't happen overnight. Here's how the Muslim Brotherhood pulled it off in Europe. Their sneaky tactics revealed. The Muslim Brotherhood's playbook, a 20-year stealth invasion. They run a web of over 500 organizations across 28 European countries, controlling hundreds of mosques, schools, and youth groups. Their Brussels HQ, the Council of European Muslims, coordinates it all, right next to EU buildings. German intel calls it the MB umbrella in Europe, with leaders tied to Egypt's radicals. Funding? Qatar dumped 770 million euros from 2004 to 2019, building 140 mosques/schools. Kuwait and others pile on. Shockingly, EU taxpayers foot 33 million euros to groups like Islamic Relief, terror designated elsewhere, and 288,000 euros to their youth arm, FEMISO, which has 20-year Islamize the West plans. Tactics, political entryism. They run for office pushing law of God over man. In France, they control 147 mosques, 18 schools with 4,200 kids teaching segregation. Italy, 80% of mosques. Belgium, lobby EU as privileged partners. They create fronts masking as moderate, accuse critics of Islamophobia, and infiltrate civil society. Youth brainwashing, summer camps, sports clubs, 65,000 members in France. Quran schools promote anti-West hate. They spread anti-Semitism via protocols of the Elders of Zion, oppose LGBTQ rights, and link to Hamas al-Qaeda. Intel from 7 nations calls them totalitarian, extremist, incompatible with human rights. France dissolves some groups, but Europe lags, allowing this cancer to spread. Think Europe's mess can't happen here? Think again. The Brotherhood's playbook is rolling out in America, with chilling proof. The Muslim Brotherhood's U.S. network is a 60-year success story, more sophisticated than Europe's.
I'm in support of the Hamas movement.
Their 1991 memo spells it, civilization jihad to destroy the West from within. Key players, Isana, 300 mosques, unindicted terror co-conspirator, Caire, Hamas-linked UAE terrorist designation, FBI cut ties, SJP, 350 campus chapters. Terror financing, 2008 Holy Land trial proved $12.4 million to Hamas, 108 convictions, up to 65 years. 9 charities shut, millions frozen. Campuses under siege, MSA, 600 chapters since 1963. Recruits. SJP led 1,150 demos since October 2023, vandalizing like Columbia's Hamilton Hall. Anti-Semitism hit 1,694 campus incidents in 2024. 84% surge, 9,354 total nationwide, 344% rise in 2024. 5 years. 269 SJP posts glorify Hamas. Only 19% chapters suspended. Prisons, 135,000 to 200,000 Muslim inmates. Extremism, very common. 50-plus terror plots since 2001, like JIS seeking al-Qaeda. Inmate-led services equals radical hubs. Political capture. Caire lobbies Congress, meets presidents, uses lawfare lawsuits to silence critics. Exploits First Amendment. States like Florida, Arizona, and Texas warn against them, but feds lag. Costs, massive FBI/DHS resources, 9,354 anti-Semitic attacks, prison to jihad pipeline. Congress calls them a threat spreading militant Islam and Hamas funds. Their agenda, incompatible with U.S. values. This isn't inevitable. We can stop it. The UAE already designated the Muslim Brotherhood terrorists. America must follow. Urge Congress to pass the Muslim Brotherhood is a terrorist organization.